Hello, YouTube. It's Straw Hat Leah here with another music reaction. But before that, I wanted to give a very sincere thank you and show my appreciation for Knox Hill and his community, the Hilltop Gang, for showing my channel so much love and support. I have been very sobby the past weekend, to be completely honest. Happy tears, of course, but just overwhelmed by the love and support and kindness and just a genuine encouragement. All of the lovely comments were so nice, and I read all of them, and I'm just very, very grateful. I just can't say that enough. I, yeah, just thank you, everyone, for seeing my reactions or my voice as something worth listening to. uh, and so to say thank you for being here and wanting to be here. I read through your comments, and so many of you wanted me to check out Ren, and I believe this is a UK based artist. And I've been told specifically to start with Hi Ren. And so there is a music video for that, fortunately. I'm a visual girly. And so we're going to watch that. Or I'm going to watch it, and I guess you're going to watch me watch that. And, and yeah, it comes highly recommended. So I am excited to see who is Ren and why he comes so highly recommended by you all. So let's dive in. Whoa. It's giving the purge. At least with the pig mask, it's giving the purge. Or that weird, was that weird Winnie the Pooh horror movie they made was like the weird piglet? Ah! Okay, let me stop. Gotta immerse. Hi, Ren. Ooh. Whoa, that's haunting. That's so haunting, but so cool. Wow. First off, that guitar intro. Whoa. Very, very skilled. Uh, that it sounds like Spanish guitar almost. But wow, very, very skilled. And so I was already impressed just with the guitar playing. And then his voice comes in. What the hell? Oh my God. Wow, it's like haunting. Yes, it's just like, but like I don't mind this ghost being in my house. Like, yes, little ghost, play with your Spanish guitar in my in my bathroom. That's fine.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times.
Okay, so from someone who also suffers from mental illness, I'm already drawing conclusions that this is a conversation between himself. This is a conversation between himself and the inner workings of his mind. Because goodness gracious, do I relate very hard to this. Oh, yeah, just on my own mental health journey, even still trying to combat the negative voices that want to put me back in where they're comfortable, which is back in trauma. And my present self very much want to not be back in trauma and want to be healthy and use my coping skills that I have worked so hard to learn through years of therapy. But the brain and the mind is it wants what's comfortable and it wants what it knows, and so it is a lot of hard work to try and teach it something new and get it comfortable with being healthy, but it's still worth the work.
Alien mind is so perfect, always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But
okay, fan. Instant fan. If you and not to condemn anyone or make anyone feel less than for chasing a bag, for chasing notoriety, because, well, as someone who is very, I got a degree in media and everything, and media just means a lot to me. I am never going to knock anyone, especially if you are trying to be a representation of a marginalized community that doesn't otherwise get mainstream spotlight. So I will never knock anyone who is queer, who is trying to be, mainstream. I'm never going to knock anyone who is a minority or female, trying to, expose themselves and their art to a wider audience, and, rightfully so, get the bag that should come with it. With that being said, though, as as someone who also considers himself an artist of sorts, I do feel this, uh, call to be kind of anti-commercial, to make art for myself and not just for the bag. I guess the trick is to trying to find the balance between the two, so you can, keep your lights on, of course, but still not compromise your artistry, what you want to create, even if what you want to create isn't what's necessarily popular or mainstream. Um, so the fact that that Ren so blatantly puts this in his music, uh, it just feels like that's very, I felt like a very honest, true state. It feels authentic. It feels like this, yeah, I just make this for me. And I think he does have quite a big following. Um, Maybe he's not signed to a label, but I personally don't consider that uh, necessarily a marker of success, for a musician, um, especially because music labels are notoriously not very good to their artists. So I kind of, until that changes, until music labels treat their artists better, I feel like most musicians should kind of stay independent for right now, until that landscape changes.
My music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me, that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ran, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Okay, so, jeez, oh my goodness. Okay, so many thoughts in my head. Got to try and organize them. Firstly, man, I hate when the negative. I call mine just the negative voice in my head, but I hate when the negative voice has compelling arguments. Like, I hate that. I hate that because it's the struggle for me in my I call it my healthy state when I'm trying to be, more well adjusted, I guess. And we're having this dialogue back and forth in my head, and they're coming with compelling arguments that I have to struggle to defend, because it's like, especially as I pursue content creation and YouTube and Twitch and all of these things, and I'm trying to be authentic but also original, but also I want to be algorithmic so people can actually find my stuff. So I actually do need to like be like other creators in or making the same content they're creating. Like, it's a never-ending cycle of like comparing yourself to others while also trying to, you know, have your own self confidence. Uh, but damn, when they come and they shine that mirror in your face and it's like, no, girl, you copying off of this person, this person, this person. Your font is actually this. You can't even come up with an original thumbnail design. Like, all of that plays over and over in your head, and substitute this for any other art form, and it's the same dialogue. It's the same dialogue. And And I don't know if I don't think I was born to be a lawyer, so I don't I don't have a ready defense or rebuttal when the negative voice comes spitting facts like this. And yeah, the mental health struggle is real. It is very real. And I feel like this music video very accurately portrays that. Uh, Second thing I noticed just in that little tidbit, oh, we're getting so meta. I just wanted to comment say meta. It's too meta. Feels like I'm, oh goodness, watching a video inside of a video. It feels like Inception.
Mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistophelies, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend.
Okay, this definitely feels like he has to acknowledge his shadow self, and you got to make peace with that, honey. That's I'm still learning this as I'm keeping my own god complex in check. Oh, jeez. That's, yeah, man, I'm learning that I have tried very hard to, for years, thought I had to silence the negative voice, right? Like, I thought this negative voice doesn't belong in my brain. It has no place here. It just needs to, I can't defend myself against it, because it keeps coming up with really good arguments. So I just need to get rid of it. I just need to silence it, shut it up as much as possible, kill it if I have to. But I realized that is, oh goodness. Yeah, there's, it is, like you said, it is you, though. You can't kill it. You have to accept it. You have to accept it. Now, acknowledge what it is. That is your shadow self. That is not all of who you are, but it is part of it. And so the sooner you can accept it and accept the darkness that is within all of us, I just feel like the more well-adjusted you'll be, more balanced you'll be, or you'll feel, I hope. I have not achieved this myself. I still struggle with this myself. This is still active work that I'm doing. So, oh my goodness, wow. Yeah, that's, man, I'm going on like a little mental health journey watching this video. I actually, this is fun. Okay, let's go.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? 'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side.
Jesus. What a powerful voice. My God.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became.
Yep, that's... Oh, man. Yep, that's accurate. That is so accurate. It is just... It was something I had to, like, make peace with, because so when I, like, first started my therapy journey, it was always with, like, in my mind, the asterisk, like, yeah, eventually I'll be cured, right? Like, eventually there'll be a stopping point where, like, I'll be mentally, emotionally healthy again, where I won't need it anymore. And I started therapy when I was 19 years old. I will be 33 this year. And I have never not been in therapy. It's something that I had to make peace with, in that this is life. This is my, this is my story. This is my dance that I must do. In that, yeah, this is not, my mental illness isn't gonna go away. There's no cure. There's no magic pill. There's no, reprogramming that's going to make it 100% gone, as if I never had it to begin with. And there was a lot of sadness that came with that. I think there still is. Because I guess I wish that wasn't the case. Or, I guess I wish I didn't, I could have had a better upbringing that didn't warrant all, this lifetime's worth. I'm sorry, I'm going to need tissue. I'm tearing up. Um, did that would warrant this lifetime's worth of work. Uh, but however, I it's still a dance I choose to participate in. I'd still rather be doing the dance than not be doing it at all, and still be living in the psychosis, still be living with the chronic pain and fatigue and uh, autoimmune issues and yeah, everything he listed I've experienced and still experiencing myself. And so um, yeah, uh, yeah, it is what it is though. I still choose it. I still choose to be here. I'll still keep doing the dance. Yeah.
Pain, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Yeah. The dance does get easier. Wow. My goodness. Well, wow. That was quite the emotional watch, but I um that was that was so beautiful to see. Um kind of made makes me reflect uh on my current journey and where I'm going and where I see this going, this content creation going, and who I'm doing it for. And wow, just wow. I'm grateful for music like this, for art like this that can oh god, just yeah, make me feel something. Anything, happiness, sadness, joy, anger, um, to just remind me that I'm capable of so many emotions besides just depression. Uh, I'm always grateful for. So, um, oh goodness, yeah, because after this, I need to maybe for a walk outside or something to help regulate. But anyway, I wanted to say, wrap this up. Thank you again, everyone from the Knox Hill community, um, for bringing this to me, bringing Ren to me. There will be more to come from this for sure. Um, and golly, yeah. Uh, if you have any other recommendations, feel free to put them in the comments. Um, maybe a few a few happy ones to kind of balance out. If I do every video of me crying, it might get a little sappy on this channel. But Anyway, thank you guys so much. I'm Straw Hat Leah. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See you in the next one.